US President Donald Trump has delivered a dramatic and hard-hitting message on the conflict in Iran, combining claims of a daring rescue mission with an explicit warning of further escalation. In a detailed post on his social media platform, Truth Social, Trump has said that US forces carried out a rare and high-risk operation deep inside Iran to rescue a seriously wounded F-15 crew member. He described the officer as a quote-unquote highly respected colonel and said Iranian forces were looking hard in big numbers and getting close during the mission. Calling it an extraordinary operation, Trump has said such raids are quote-unquote seldom attempted because of the danger to man and equipment. He also revealed that a second rescue was carried out in broad daylight, with US forces spending nearly 7 hours over Iranian territory. He called it a quote-unquote amazing show of bravery and talent. Trump further announced that he will hold a news conference on Monday with military officials, signaling that more operational details could soon be made public. But alongside this, Trump has also issued one of the strongest warnings yet to Iran. In another post, he signaled imminent strikes on critical infrastructure, declaring that Tuesday will be a power plant day and bridge day. And I quote, "There will be nothing like it." He then issued a blunt ultimatum on the Strait of Hormuz, warning, and I quote here again, "Open the strait or you will be living in hell. Just watch," unquote. We have Ambassador Bhaswati Mukherjee, former Indian diplomat, with us on the broadcast. Let's first check with her. That is a statement that is sounding more doom. That is not, he's gone back from we're going to end the war soon to like just watch now what we're going to do. I mean, this is after a point comical as to how bad it's getting.
Well, I was just reflecting, Krishna, that this is not the kind of language that we were taught when we joined the Foreign Service. I don't think any American president has used what I think he calls locker boys language. Very bad language, frankly. Very shocking to even read it on your screen. I'm glad you didn't read it out for your listeners, for your audience. We can all read it for ourselves.
Mukherjee, I think what you're referring to is the locker room talk of men.
Yes, I'm talking about the adjectives. Let me put it diplomatically. The adjectives that were used by President Trump. It's not the kind of language which, frankly, I have ever seen in my entire diplomatic career from a head of state or government. Be that as it may, it is very clear that he is determined to take some kind of terrible revenge because the straits are not yet open at his order. But he should also understand that there could be further airmen who could get shut down, and maybe all of them won't be so lucky as to be rescued. So I think he should restrain his language and look for a way out by which he loves to claim victory for everything. So he can claim victory and ask some mediators to negotiate the reopening of the Straits of Hormuz, which would also need, I'm told, some kind of minesweepers, demining, because there is a lot of speculation that the Iranians have also mined some parts of it further away from their coastline. So I don't know what awaits Iran on Tuesday, but it doesn't look good to me. Such further escalation may have consequences which are unintended and which could drag the entire region into an escalatory phase, which would be most unfortunate for the entire world. And it would be very unfortunate for those countries, including India, that are dependent on oil and natural gas supplies from that region to a certain extent. Of course, we have diversified, but it would be a huge relief to India and to many other countries if the conflict could be brought to a mediated end. Krishna.
Fair enough. We'll leave it at that. Ambassador Bhashyadeb Mukherjee, thank you so much for taking time out to be with us here on News 9 and sharing your thoughts with us.